allow me to share with you one conclusion which I reached about these shape-shifting individuals and how they changed their world and ours for the better. They all had two commodities, rare in any field, there, then, or now: courage and vision. And you know, when I was scratching my head the other day, thinking how could I share with you something of value about we the people and our 20-year journey from apartheid to democracy, plus a few years since then, I happened to come across an article in the Financial Times, and it had nothing to do with this part of the world, and had everything to do with the strong man in the Kremlin, Vladimir Putin. And it was written by a very good journalist called Philip Stevens. And he went to Moscow to try to divine why it was that President Putin was behaving as he is behaving. You know, invading and annexing neighboring Crimea, arming secessionist rebels in the eastern Ukraine, and reducing his country's GDP growth this year to around 0%. And the conclusion which the journalist came to was provided to him by a local observer, who said, if you want to understand Putin's aggression, you must understand that when he's faced with a series of challenges, he just goes back to do what is normal for him. In other words, when he doesn't know what to do, he does what he knows. And at that point of reading, I had what I think we call is an aha moment. And I thought to myself of our own momentous journey here, from centuries of violence and exclusion, and perhaps the most notorious system of racial discrimination since the end of the Second World War. And I realized that when we made the change that few of us, and certainly the world, expected to happen here in 1994 in more or less peaceful circumstances, we did the exact opposite of what Putin has been doing recently in Russia and the Ukraine. We stopped doing what we knew to do and started doing things we hadn't done before, and helped bring about the change for ourselves and the world.